We are getting all loaded up, getting ready to head out to Sand Hollow. Pulling into Sand Hollow, what do you kids think?
I like it.
Ems?
Sandy.
Lots of sand everywhere. The kids are excited. This is our first time to this area, so looking forward to it.
We got there, we decided to go up and check out the last chance qualifier for a trail breaker. These guys were competing for the 3 remaining spots for the trail breaker event. Trail breaker is a hardcore rock crawling competition, so these guys are competing against each other to see who's going to win this event and get to name the trail that they're trying to break open. I like to watch the different drivers and their different styles of driving and see how they attack these different courses. You can see just how gnarly these canyons are out in Sand Hollow. This is some of the hardest wheeling in the West. The drivers work their cars with all the means they have necessary, putting it in front only or rear only, or working the rear steer to try and work the car through these gnarly canyons. This is really interesting how this driver drops in. Basically, he's dropping backwards into this crack in front only. So when he gets down to the bottom and his back of his roll cage stops him, he then puts it in forward in front only and rotates down into this notch. These are all really good displays of really good driving. This is Michael Brassanini competing in his red dot car. Michael used to live in Colorado and has since relocated out to Sand Hollow. We used to see him out around the Colorado trails quite a bit. Michael drops into this hole with the front engine car, dropping into it forward.
Yeah, he nailed it.
Whether he runs this or not, he will not be in the trail breaker. So this is just a fun run for him, man. This is a guy out running the LCQ because he loves entering guys.
Day at Sand Hollow. We just got here yesterday, so we didn't have much time to, I don't know, really get out and try this. So we'll see how today goes.
The issue I ran into with this car is I geared it with the same final crawl ratio as my other rock crawler. The only difference on my other rock crawler is that one's a V8 and this one's a V6. With the V6, I just didn't have enough torque to pull me through these obstacles like my V8 car does. You can hear the motors working really hard and then the tires break loose and spin fast. I just didn't have the right crawl ratio once I got into these tighter crevices and such. I ended up getting that back driver's side tire wedged under a crack. I didn't have enough crawl ratio to try and crawl up out of it. I was basically pushing the pedal to the floor and I couldn't get it to crawl up out of it. I ended up getting my camera too close to that wall. What I ended up doing instead of trying to get into that crack was just backing up and shooting passenger side right up this wall to avoid getting that tire down in that crack.
That's what I keep. Yeah, because look at how flexed out he is. It's using up the entire spot.
The first couple times I tried it, I kept slipping off. I'd get that tire up on that wall, but then slip off. Me not being used to rear steer yet, I had to try it a few times and get that driver tire up on that wall, then turn that rear axle a little bit up towards that wall as well. That seemed to help keep it on the line.
Stay on it. Pretty undercut.
After I finally get up and over that spot, I have to watch out for this hole that's on the passenger side that you can fall into as well.
Oh, that's that hole.
Driving it like this was causing my transmission to get super hot. We ended up finishing most of this trail and then diving out at the top.
Well, getting used to this buggy, it's geared a little high, so I'm having to really work it through some of these obstacles. As soon as I get back, I'm going to get some deeper gears ordered for this thing, so I can crawl a little bit more technical. I'm having to use a little bit more momentum and throttle than I'd like to. Other than that, I'm having a lot of fun in this thing. It's stable, it's low. I just need to be able to crawl these obstacles. Instead, I'm having to use a little momentum.
We ended up cruising around checking out a couple things, and we came across the chute. I figured as long as I was there, I had to hit this famous obstacle.
Yep, hey, alright, pretty cool.
I ended up playing around on a few other ledges and such. I just didn't have the gearing to get through those gnarly wedges and cracks. Overall, I was happy with the car. It's stable. I think it's going to work well. I need some more seat time, also learning rear steer, and once I get some deeper gears in this, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.